Okay, now that we're done with that, we're on to the next episode. My man brought me the bike, said he needed the music job done. Then the bike showed up. Minus a few things, to say the least. He said he recovered from an accident and this is where he's at with it right now. I said, man, are you trying to say that you need my help? And he was like, something like that. So I'm like, man, did you realize your crash bar's bent? Obviously you figured you have no gauges, no front headlight, a whole gang of wiretaps, and lowers that are partially on the bike and partially not really on the bike. So I said, hey, let's start off what we talked about and bring me what you got. So he brought me some stuff that he had for the bike already. He brought me the gauges. One of them is broke up, no screens. I don't know, just remember where we starting off from, because when I pull the seat, I see part of the system, whoever did it, ran it on top of the gas tank. I see some stuff on the sides here. This is part of something, part of the system probably. Oh yeah, and this gas tank is shot too. So keep in mind, guys, when you're riding your Harley and it go down, it can go good, bad, and ugly. Most time it's bad and ugly. But there's always someone out there who may have some extra takeoff pieces to put you back in the game. And so I hooked him up with a few people that I know in the network of Harley people. And he is scrambling right now to get all the parts back together. And so we're going to see how this goes along. We got some stuff to figure out. Let's go take it as far as I can take it with what I can do and see if he gets me the parts down here. And I said, okay, well, we'll work with you and figure out how to get you back together, my brother. We'll figure out the math as we go along. Let's start with the part that I do know about, and we will go from there. My name's Car Stereo, letting you see what I see. I see holes in the dashboard. Some holes in this house. Some holes in this house. Empty holes, that is. Gotta go. Day one of the breakdown. Open up the fairing. As you see, we have nothing. Gonna work on de-wiring the old system out of it. Yeah, all these line taps. Oh my goodness. So whatever this is, it can't stay. We're going to try and bring back the hand controls. When you use the older hand control systems, which are these pack audios, which are kind of old, they have a new, better version of this that pretty much plugs and plays. I'm unfamiliar with this stuff right here, all these tuner knobs here. So we're gonna eliminate this stuff and tap it back in. Like, for example, these wires right here, you know, we're gonna undo all this stuff and restore everything back to its factory locations. He doesn't know if his hand control is going to work, so luckily for me, I have a stock radio. We can plug it back into this and see if it works. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna dig out all of the old stuff, start dropping gauges. We gotta see what he gave me, so I know what I got to work with. Pull the tank, unwire. This is part of the music that went under the tank. There, another one over there. There was more to it that deadened right here. There's a whole bunch of it. Got to get that out of there. There's more of it on the opposite side of the bike. Got to get that out of there. And that way we can start from a clean slate. And from there, yeah, I got burnt frayed wires over here. So yeah, we want to eliminate all this other stuff that does not go with anything that I'm related to what I'm going to do. So we still with a fresh start. We'll start with that. We'll wait to see if the crash bar shows up. These are jobs I normally do not do. But if you got the money for it, I'll be cheaper than Harley Davidson, and it'll be more of a personal touch, and I'll tell you a lot of stuff that's going on with your shit. But yeah, we can get it right. Just time and money. That's all. Time and money. If your money don't add up, well, the time won't add up, and we'll just stop and put you to the side, and come back to you when your money get right. If not, we'll tell you come get it. Well, we got the bags laid out. Let's start in the front. Well, I tell you, Christmas shows up in all shapes, forms, fashions. Hey, all the way from Natchitoches, Louisiana, we got something in the box. We're gonna open this up in a minute. Well, not right now, cause I gotta get one out the spotlight first. But we're gonna open that up this evening after this one turns on, and get it going with the secret sauce. And Money's Car Stairs letting you see what I see. I see things coming. In the mail. Gotta go. Hey y'all, Money's Car Stereo here. It's Christmas Day. I just got him some bags from Natchitoches, Louisiana. Ooh, that's a pretty blue on there. So this is what we're talking about, bagger in a box. Basically, give me a call. We'll talk it out. If it's something I feel I can handle, send it to me. I'll wire it up, hook the bags up, get you all the stuff you need to make it happen, provide you with all the phone consultation you may need. When it gets to your area, pretty much make it a plug-and-play scenario, and talk you through it and provide you with customer service from that end. What happens, we have a customer bike here that has been here for a minute, well, a little while. We can use this bike to set up the wiring diagram. If not, we use my own, but this one's already on. We're waiting for more parts to arrive, and so we can use that as the mock-up bike. Money's Car Stereo, letting you see what I see. Time to get it in today or tomorrow. Keep you up to date. What do we have here? We have the bagger in the box ordeal. We happen to have a bike here that hasn't been picked up yet. More parts still on the waiting that the customer is supposed to bring, which I normally don't do. And looks like one of the reasons why I don't do that, because it can turn into something that's taking longer than I want it to take. But hey, trust me, we'll deal with these accordingly. Okay, these are the tweeters that'll be going back with him to go on his bike. They usually go to the front. Okay, you have your 4.6x9s, one pair of horn tweeters, quick disconnect. It'll be easy to lay onto the bike, pretty much put right here, drop a zip tie on to right here, lock this in place so you get the general curve right there. Toss these back in the bag, and I'll be putting some front speakers, because I'm supplying everything. He already has a radio hooked up, so these will stay in the bag. I'll wrap them up for shipping back home to Louisiana. The wire harness I made for him is pretty simple. Starts there, wraps around, branches off to here. You will zip tie it to the frame here, and one here, kind of like how it is right here. If you have the newer bike, take your gas tank off and drop it inside of this right here. Make the general curve, bam, hit it up through here, exit it out over here, kind of like the one that's on this bike. And this bike is set up for lowers. I'm waiting for crash bar. But yeah, here's my stuff, which is independent from everything else on the bike. runs here up to the front. You got your remote hot. You got your RCA. You got your two right and left speakers. And the other bike that that bagger in the box is going for will have tweeters in the front. I believe it's a FLHT. So that's pretty much the position you want to have it in. Do the whole saw thing. Give yourself a loop, like you see this one has a loop right here, which is good enough to go right and left without binding up. So you want to curve the bike all the way to one side to the right, and that'll determine how much of loop you leave in here. Then you can zip tie it to one of the harnesses already on the. So basically, that's pretty much it. You got your feet hot, you ground, and you send the wire underneath the tank, and pretty much you plug and play from there. Hook your right and left speakers up. They'll be labeled as such. Left and a right over here, and you tag the tweeter into the same line. And so I have some techniques of keeping tweeters from dying, and that's all tagged over there. Sound wise, it's pretty much plug and play, down to pretty much adjusting your radio to get the sound you want to get. Everything's pretty much going to be preset on the amplifier to get it where we need to be, like this here. Like I said, it basically comes down to when you get it home to set up your bass treble on your deck and stuff like that. Of course, this comes with phone consultation. Walk you through it step by step. Any problems, any scenarios, we stand behind all our work over at Money's Car Stereo. And that's about it. Let's clean up the wiring in this bag over here, and I'll end it with a final presentation of how it's going to be. Gotta go. Like I was saying, it's all in the tune. So let's check this one out here.
What you had in store was never only me. Surely you know you took me by surprise. When I came in and looked, I saw that message in your eyes.
That's him right there.
To the movement of your body dancing in my eyes. I'm ready to roll you and make you mine. No more control you, just have a good time in ecstasy.
Let's see how it plays with new music. Well, hey, let's just go through the settings. So you hit the back button, or press play.
When you're not next to me, oh, ecstasy. When you're not next to me, I find it hard to concentrate. If I don't make my move down, it might be too late. I've got to make sure you don't get away. Where you from, cuz? You on Bangkok? I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray almighty God, they let my dog out the kennel. When you get it straight up by the mud, you can't imagine this shit. I've been pulling up in the drop house with the baddest bitches. Young nigga been focused on my chick.
You know what he got to say is, I think, yeah, it's time to clean up the wires and go.
Got a new coupe wrapped around my neck.
Money's Car Stereo, letting you hear what I hear, see what I see. I can show you all of it, but not everything. Gotta go. It's been a long day. Got the bags together over there. Reworked everything in the front. That ain't nothing to do with me. Don't know nothing about that. Got gauges. I see that field one's crooked a little bit. Have to straighten that one up. But yeah. We got gauges that were broken in the back. They are replaced. Oh, and the volume is working up and down. Got that going. Made grills. Put them in there. Put those over there. There. So we got a pretty good scenario here. I can give it to you, but I can't give it all to you. But we're waiting for the owner to bring us a crash bar, and amongst other things, maybe I'll look in my toolbox and see if I got the screw that went right here, because he's been stored outside, cold and lonely. But that's not my job to clean up bikes, so we'll get him turned on. Possibly tomorrow. We will see. So, yeah. That's it for tonight. So, it's going down slowly but surely. Money's Car Stereo. Gotta go. Hey! I don't own the rights to this song, but you know, let that volume knob work out. So, here we go. Come on, volume knob. Wrong button. Hold on.
Get out right there. I'ma fall back when you want that shit. You damn thing, let the neighbors in. Poke it out right there. I'ma fall back, let you work that shit. You damn thing, all I wanna hear is you say that.